Hi, welcome to another video on my Arduino Yun with some electronics on a breadboard. Last time I changed the code and it was not exactly clear if everything worked as I wanted, but that is for some bit later, because I want to start with this Arduino Yun on /dev/tty acm0. It is the same interface that I use for my Arduino Mega 2560. However, I haven't tested this yet, because I usually approach and connect to my Arduino Yun by wireless. I already connected to it by wireless, but will this work as well? So this should be working, because the Yun gets its power via the cable, via this USB cable. But what I can do is just see upload and then see what happens, if anything. This is just compilation, and no bad file descriptor. Okay, so I will select different port, which is this one, and this is the one that I use normally for the Yun. The question is, it still says this, and is it now selected? It is selected. The board is Arduino Yun, so let's do it again. And now it indeed says the wireless port, and then the undisclosed password. And this is going right. So indeed I do need this wireless connection, and the USB connection is only for power. With that said, I am looking at the board right now, and the switch is not activated, and as you can see here in the code, the digital write to the onboard LED says low. That's indeed what is happening. It's not blinking. Then output value 2 is 0, as you can see here. At this moment, that LED, which is connected to output pin 3, is indeed not activated, and this output pin 4 says for value 512, and it does burn, and with a delay of 5 seconds I have to do nothing but wait, and then it will go out. So what I will do right now is press it and see whatever happens. Probably I should wait for another 5 seconds before something happens. So let me do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And unfortunately, despite me pressing the switch, nothing happens at all. So maybe I need to check a wire for the switch to be actually activated. Another thing that I should do is activate a serial monitor. I think that is best, because then I really do know if the switch is detected. So let's do that. A serial monitor. In my search to serial monitor, I found some information on how to use networking for it. Well, that is nice, but what I also found, going back to the web interface, that apart from the wireless, the Yun has just a wired interface, and I had not used that until now. And when I did that, I found that I could very easily change DHCP into static, and then by applying my own network data and disabling DHCP, this is 135 and here I have 137, and that works wonderfully. And apart from that, now I am actually connected through whichever my choice of my own interface to the terminal that you've seen before, but also now I am no longer on that special DHCP network. So let me try this. Can I indeed upload? And yes, I have to apply my own network password again, so that is a good sign. Still uploading. It should be working. Yes, it is working. So those are very nice developments. However, I still cannot so far use the serial monitor. So is it doing anything? Unable to connect to a serial monitor. So there is something better. Is the sketch using the bridge? Alright. No, it is not using a bridge, so I need to and the sketch in Arduino language is the program, so I need to change my program in order to make this work. Having said that, and having found that, how should I see that this is working? Looking at the code, I press the switch, and apart from an which LED is that? The network LED, nothing is changing, and that's worrisome, because that means that somehow this program doesn't work. In some way it does, because this LED is working, but there's no change when I still no change when I press the switch. Wait for some seconds, and yes, that is why I want that serial monitor in working, so I can see if it is actually signaling my switch pressing. So that's it. With a network connection working, actually I can I can install more packages using the terminal via the new internet connection, as you can see right here. Oops. I can find which programs are on, which packages are already installed. Unfortunately, when I try to update the system, there's a problem, probably because it is a bit old, and I need to find out how to solve this. In the meantime, with everything seemingly to work except for this, I need to see my serial connection working, and for that I started it, and the question is the sketch using the bridge? And using the bridge you can actually access it, but it has to be done in the code. Oops. So when I want to do that, I have to do it right here. So according to the instructions, I have to do it right here. Console begin. And then read in something. So if sensor value, what do I want to know? I want to know the sensor value. So what I will do here is console begin I already have, and then say I need an integer, so I have to declare something here, and I say int for integer, not sensor value because that is already done. Sensor, int sensor, and I put it to 0, and then although I could use switch. Ooh, that's no good. Switch is in switch in C is an instruction to do multiple choices. So say you want to check if a value has a certain if a variable has certain values, and you can do that if a value has a certain value and then certain values next to each other. You can do very easily using the switch command, and see internet for more information. So here I will use just sensor. And here I say sensor is getting assigned the output of console.read. And I should actually say if console.connected, then console.read. That's better. Oops. And now let's see if this is being oops, no it is not. Expected bracket before console, where? In line 25. If console connected. Alright, let's do it this way. Still, console was not declared in this scope. Right. This is not what I expected to happen, clearly. I did console begin here. Should I say console begin somewhere in here? Now this is a very interesting thing, because I didn't see that in the example. Back to example. What I did not see first was that there are more errors, and console was never declared. So what I have to do, because this is C, I have to include console header file, and with that console should be known, and this is better. But also what I need to do is, instead of connected, well, I can say connected. I could also say available, but I also have to say here, because it is the bridge that it is complaining about, bridge begin, then console begin. And sensor console read, let's see what all that delivers. And probably then I'll have to do a print to the console, and how that will end up I'm not quite sure. So let's just see serial monitor. Does that do anything? No, it does not. So I need to do now serial dot print, and then sensor, at least I hope this will be it. And then say sensor. Although most likely I will have to do it in brackets. And because this is C, I expect that it should read %d for a value. But let's see what it does here. Yes. No conversion for argument C from a character to long is okay. So what I read in the instruction was not exactly accurate. So this integer should be a character. It is a byte. So what is it complaining this time? It's a print that it does complain. And probably that means also, let me just put this back, see what then happens. No, the same. Contradicting information. In the first information that I read about console.read is that it delivers an integer, and now it says it reads a character. Contradicting, I need to find out more. So right now I have sensor as an integer, and I have replaced serial by console. So now it is if console is connected, then console read, console print, etc. However, looking here, it no longer says anything about matching a bridge, which is logical, but it doesn't do anything either. So if I say here else if not console connected, then I say console sensor is now I say then just console dot print sensor is and then -1. However, considering the fact that I don't even see this, I wonder where it comes to. Where is it written? It is compiling correctly now, but as you can see, there is not really, it's not really, oops, not this one. I need this one. This does not show, and this doesn't show anything. So what is the console they're talking about? Probably you should be able to use Minicom, but Minicom is over a serial line, and this is not really serial. This is purely networking, IP, TCP IP. So this gives me another question. How about using available? Because that connection is one thing, but if it is not available, and is not console available. Yeah, how do you say print? But print can't be, because it won't print anything in here. So that is a very good one. If not console available, what to do then? This needs some more information, clearly. As a last part for this video, I have gathered more information. I am using the correct thing to use actual console, because indeed I should not use serial monitor. I should use the terminal to get the information from here actually, but it says connection refused. So this connection refused usually indicates a firewall problem. However, when I look here, general settings, input accept, output accept, so that doesn't make sense. Port forwards has everything to do with native address translation, is not an issue. Traffic rules, this is not an issue either, because here it says generally accept. So the question is, what is the cause then? Probably because Telnet simply is not installed. And that brings me to another point, that as I showed earlier, I think opkg command got an error in update and install, and I need to install the Telnet package. So with a problem of reaching that server to actually get packages, I can't install, and then here it ends for now. So I need to find out where to get them. The server that is used in the examples is no longer available, and obviously it should be somewhere, so I have to find out where. And with all this trying and error with loose ends, some electronics on the circuit that doesn't work the way I want it and the way it should, this that I still haven't tested yet. Good news is that I have managed here in the lower right corner visible to get the Yun on my own network address, on my own network segment. That's a big plus. The rest I'll have to see next time, but this is very promising. So for now I got to say thank you for watching, and like I say with every video, if you haven't subscribed yet to my videos, please do so, for also to see my other projects, see my website, see my YouTube channel, subscribe. If you like my videos, please consider to allow advertisements in between the video segments, or visit my website, which is visible under this video and at the end of the video, to see another way of supporting. If not, please contact me. And this is certainly to be continued. Bye bye.